Hello and welcome to this new video. I'm going to explain the ratio between value and price, and understanding value and how to price your offers and how your buyers see the value of your offers. It's going to make a better picture, more clear picture. The videos I'm making these days, I want you to understand what I'm doing and how you can do this yourself. If you're doing, if you're selling anything online, any product, this applies for any offers. And these are concepts that I learned from people like Russell Brunson and Steven Larson, and I went through the One Pound Away challenge. And I actually went through the challenge a couple of times. Like, I had this MP3 player, which I listened to 2 times now, and then I went through the challenge once. So it's 3 times, and I'm listening now because the concepts are super powerful. And what I'm going to show you now is going to be a diagram of the value and price. And if you're going to understand this, you're going to be way farther ahead of your competitors. And you need to apply it, and you're going to see great results. Okay? So what we're talking about today is offer. So it's offer. And the reason why you want to sell offer and not products is because you don't want to compete on price. And I'm going to elaborate on this one. So you have your offer. I'm going to write a two-part diagram here. So we're going to have, for anything you're selling, there's 2 parts. There's your part, you're the seller. You're the seller. And then there's the buyer part, the buyer. And what the seller says, he has 2 parts. He has costs and he has his profit. So you have your product, your offer here. And then let's say it is valued at $47. And you have your cost, which can be like $1.20 maybe, to make one sale of 47. And then you have your profit, which is going to be 27 in this case. Profit. And you have the buyer part. The buyer sees the value. So you want to give the buyer the same value. $47 value. That's what the buyer sees. You see cost and profits, the buyer sees the value. So your offer should be solving a problem. And depending on how huge or how big of a problem you're solving, this is how you're going to price your offer. And I was explaining, like, why am I selling knowledge? Why am I selling info products? Why am I selling service-based and info products as well? It's because of the value that I am able to provide. And if you think about how can you sell knowledge? So when I explained this to that person, it was like, okay, because that person has a store, has a physical store where they sell retail physical products. And when I explain how knowledge applies to this, like, you have this store and you're making X amount per month. How much would it cost for somebody to explain and to give you a strategy that would double your income per month? That's what knowledge gives you. If you're making, let's say, $3,000 per month, how much would you pay that you would so that you would start making $6,000 per month? That's what knowledge allows you to do, and that's why info products are so powerful. And that's where the profit margin is going to be bigger. So I'm going to give you a couple of more examples so that you understand how to use this. So what people do, especially in e-commerce, is they discount price. And what this is going to do for your buyers. So for example, you have this, let's say, pair of pants, maybe. It's going to be 47. So you're going to have this pair of pants, 47. And when you're going to give them a discount, it's going to be like, people will think, okay, so I'm going to give a 20% discount, and it's going to be like $38 maybe, with 20% discount. Okay? So people are going to get the same value of 47 for the same money. So they're gonna get the 38 pants, which are valued at 47 in the standard price, and that's where you can use promotions in e-commerce. And why I like info products again is because you can actually give more value instead of discounting the price. And that's the right way to do it. When you're selling info products, or when you're selling consulting, or maybe affiliate marketing, you're selling other people's products. By the way, if you want to enroll in the One Funnel Away Challenge, which I strongly recommend, I had a couple of people reach out back to me to whom I recommend the One Funnel Away Challenge. And they say that it's really priceless. It's super valuable to them what they learn. And as you can see, like I'm teaching you a couple of concepts from there. But if you're going to enroll in the One Funnel Away Challenge, you're going to get the knowledge from the primary source, those who have tested these concepts over and over again. So go to nickworsu.com. So this is my website, nickworsu.com/challenge, double L, challenge. So this is where you can enroll in the One Funnel Away Challenge, and you're going to get the bonuses from me. So this is how the bonuses work. And this is how you should apply it for yourself if you're doing affiliate marketing. So let's say the challenge, I'm going to erase this so that I'm going to give you another example. Let's say the challenge costs $100. And then you have the same parts, seller and buyer. In this case, I am the seller and ClickFunnels is the seller because I do affiliate marketing, right? So I'm going to have the cost of the challenge is $100. And this is what buyer sees. $100 for him. And now what Russell did, he provided way more value than the $100. Like you're gonna get, like for example, 30 days lessons with Russell, and then 30-day live video calls with Steven Larson, where they're gonna go over business concepts and how to like exponentially grow your business. So it's gonna be $100, but they actually included, like they ship out to you a box with a book, a 30 days book, then they ship out to you an MP3 player, then the workbook, and you're gonna get all these for only $100, and then you're gonna participate in the challenge with other thousands of entrepreneurs. Like imagine, you're gonna be, if you're an entrepreneur, like you can understand how this feels, because most of the times we are alone, like nobody understands what's going on, and you're trying to explain to somebody and they don't get it, but you're gonna have like thousands of people doing the same thing, doing e-commerce, doing affiliate marketing, doing info products, and you can network together in that challenge. So when you're a seller, for example, I'm a seller, I promote the One Funnel Away Challenge. So the value that the buyer sees, I can increase this value by adding bonuses, and that's the key. So instead of the buyer, you have the same cost for the seller, but you can increase this value like as much as you want by adding bonuses. And bonuses can be like, you can go to nickworsu.com/challenge, nickworsu.com/challenge, and then you can see all the bonuses that I'm giving, and I'm explaining them, and the value for this goes up a lot, but the price is still the same. That's how you win the affiliate marketing game. If you want people to go through your links, if you want them to buy through your links, you need to provide more value than your competition. And if you're not doing, if you have your own product, like you can go to McDonald's like about 7 times and you're gonna spend the same $100, or you can get top business education, which is gonna continuously grow your income for $100. And that's why Russell will and the ClickFunnels will always win with this challenge. It's super valuable. And me as somebody who promotes this one, I can offer value. Like for example, in this, think about this video like you're watching right now. Like I'm explaining to you these business concepts, and you're like, whoa, like this makes sense. I mean, tell me down below, like does this make sense? I really hope it does. And by using bonuses, you're going to increase the perceived value. So perceived value is one more thing. So perceived value. So for you, the actual value, like how you price the product, is $100, but the perceived value can be increased, like how much, as much as you want. Like I'm giving a personal consultation where you can give a course, maybe like you're explaining to people how they can use ClickFunnels, or you can give them like a funnel, a done for them funnel, or a done for them service or a software. Like all these bonuses will increase the perceived value, so that when you're comparing what they're getting to what they're paying, it's like a no-brainer deal. That's how they're gonna go through your breach pages and go through your links. Okay? So one more thing to understand about the cost and the profits, and I'm gonna be quick with this because I made some notes here. So when you hear these people, like they say, I made $1 million, and they're like, okay, you made $1 million, but how much of that is profit? And this is a good question to ask, and to be careful. Like, who are you listening to when they say they made $1 million? Maybe they spent $1 million to make $1 million, and as a result they made zero. And that's how some people like are bragging. Maybe they got like they have the legacy. Like their grandpa gave them $1 million. They spent $1 million in ads, and they got $1 million back, and they're bragging like, I made $1 million. That's not how you make one. And another thing I like is about entrepreneurs. That's why I'm an entrepreneur, and that's why I respect other entrepreneurs, is because of the value that you provide. When you think about e-commerce is when you're getting a product from a supplier, which is gonna cost, like, you're having the same seller and buyer. So the product cost is gonna be like, let's say, the same pants for $47. The product is gonna be costing like $10 maybe, and you have your $37. Should have been okay. So I'm gonna fix this. Okay, so product $37, and this is like the $47 dollar product. And when you're thinking about e-commerce, like what e-commerce does is they get the product from supplier and they sell the same product, like no added value. Like you cannot add value to that product, and you're gonna get like 37 margin, but this is not profit, margin. And from this margin, you're gonna spend like maybe $20 to make one sale. So you're gonna spend like $20, and 20 plus is gonna be $17 profit. So this is, for every pair you're spending, you're gonna get $17 profit. And that's why I'm not so much into e-commerce, because you cannot add value. While when you're being like, you're selling info products, you can give so much knowledge, so much value to your prospects, to your audience. That's pretty much why info products and knowledge, selling knowledge, is so attractive to me, and maybe to those who are watching me, because you can add value. You can add some tools, some resource, some software that will make the process of other people getting results faster. And definitely check out nickcourse.com/challenge. You're gonna see what I'm offering for the One Funnel Away challenge. And if you find it valuable, and if you have any questions, reach out to me, and I'll be able to answer them. Also, make sure you join my group, which is free. So I have a free group and a paid group. Paid is only for those who are taking action and are getting ClickFunnels products with my links, and that's how they're gonna get in the paid group. But in the free group, that's where you can join anytime for free, and you're gonna be able to take advantage of the resources, of the strategies that I share, and other people are sharing their results and their successes with affiliate marketing, because it's called Nick's Affiliate Mastermind. It's a mastermind, a community of entrepreneurs who are doing affiliate marketing. So make sure to join that as well. I hope you got value from this video, and you understand how you should structure your offer, how you should add more value to your offer, so that it looks like what you're charging for, it looks nothing compared to what they're getting. So they should get 10 times more value, so that you sell your offer. So it's not going to be a question of like, why doesn't my offer doesn't sell? It's because you didn't give much value. You didn't give as much value as you're charging for. So make sure you charge less than what you're giving value for. And definitely consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel and joining the group, as I'm providing all this free value. I'm not charging anything for it. So I hope to see you inside the group and inside the challenge, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next video.